morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time somewhere out there on the East Coast because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison. Glad to be with you on this beautiful Tuesday, the 21st of September. And I know that we're coming to the end of the month. We do what we do for all of our brothers and sisters that are in the vertical of sales, whether it's major account, key account, up and down the street, in home sales, regular retail, or automotive. And today we're going to unpack right quick something going back to our automotive roots. So, for you folks getting ready to go in, here's my question to you for today. What's dealership culture have to do with anything from a customer's perspective? Now, if you want to be an visionary, if you want to make sure that your dealership is a customer centric culture, what would it look like? Did your superstar salespeople come into mind at all? The ones who always greet customers cheerfully and seem to make sales flow effortlessly. If so, you're on the right track because here's what happens when we're talking about tracking consumers. Because your customer culture is about people. People, that's right. In fact, culture, by definition, is the characteristics and knowledge of a particular group of people. So, with people in mind, this question is essential. Why would your dealership culture look like if your team was laser focused on customers? Just laser focused on customers. There are some personalities that cater and they cater and they do everything possible to make the customers very, very happy. Should be natural because they come into your dealership and we want to sell them something. We don't want them to leave and go to our competitor and buy there. But anybody can provide an amazing experience in the right environment. Sometimes it comes down to having the right processes and the right tools in place. Now, that means that you don't have to clone those two or three superstar salespeople to create a fabulously customer centered culture. But you do need to set a clear intention of your culture and provide your team with everything they need to be successful. So, if you haven't understood this, why are this big focus on the culture, on the mission that you're there? When it comes to getting customer centricity right, your sales team is critical. Your BDC team is critical. Your service advisors are critical. Any touch point that's with the customers, from receptionists to parts inbound calls, are essential. They strengthen brand loyalty, and they are ultimately responsible for providing the experience customers expect. That includes everyone in every department. Harvard Review calls the lack of customer centric organizational culture the most common and perhaps the most greatest barrier to customers moving forward and buying something at your dealership. If your commitment to the customer is communicated to members of your teams from day one, orientation, and supported every day that they come to work, the mindset will take hold very quickly. And as an added bonus, a research study said that customer centric cultures lead to increased employee retention. So, not only is it good for business overall, but it's also good for building strong dealership culture, loyalty. So we want to look at this and see. So we have to always start at the top. Your culture, your mission, your existence for being in that community doing a business is very important because culture starts first and foremost with your dealership's leadership. Talking about your goals, your ideas with your team is very critical. We should be doing this at orientation, but it's even more important to show them. And here's a couple of examples of customer centric actions. How about making time to talk with your customers at every opportunity? How about being on time? Customers expect that you be there when you say you're going to be there. How about treating your customers with respect, with kindness? Note that you can swap the world and look at this as individuals. The word customer, the word employee, in each of these examples, we need to be treating them the same. In other words, what we inspect and hope for our employees should be carried out to the consumer. So when we know we've done that, we've done well. There's many examples. JetBlue's Robin Hayes recently told Forbes that our customers must feel we care about them. It's very hard for our crew members to provide our customers that level of service if they don't care for themselves. Now, that's very true. So true that I'll pick it up on the next video tomorrow. So, once again, on this beautiful Tuesday, the 21st of September of 2021, get on out there and, as always, in parting, let's make it a champion day.